kudu. Quite a few kudu. There's a young bull that's going to cross the road just now. 3 years old. Impala crossing as well. Quite a fancy. Let's go a bit closer to them. It's quite a big group. At the moment they're pretty much all ears, just looking at us. See how close they allow us. Quite relaxed. This female right here next to us. Beautiful. Definitely one of my favorite antelope kudu. Like, a very peaceful scene here. There's quite a few kudu. It looks like about 8 or 10 kudu. Quite a few impala. All of them just quite happily securing some space here. So the impalas. Young kudu bull just behind them. You can see the little nips of his horns coming out. Some kudus, if they have quite small ears, if they get teased by the other kudus. This female certainly won't get that problem. She's got massive ears. Incredible hearing. Your kudu, once again, they live in thick bush. So as much as they've got eyesight better than what we can imagine, they've got an incredible sense of hearing. They can pick up the slightest little grass blade breaking or foot scraping against a branch. A very big part of their sort of safety mechanisms or awareness is based on their hearing. Kudus really are very relaxed with us. I'm going to move a bit forward again. Also very young male. You can see the little tips of horns there as well. Feeling the same way we are. Beautiful young male here. Starting to mature a little bit already, even though he's the youngster. You can see that mane starting to develop around the neck, bottom of the neck, top of the shoulder blades. Beautiful in 4 or 5 years when he's mature. Across the road right in front of us here. Let's just quietly sit, not bother them. It really is, it's very enjoyable having kudu this relaxed. They can be very shy antelope. Even though most animals in this area are all relaxed with vehicles, you don't threaten them in any way. To have them this relaxed and comfortable that you can get so close to them makes it quite cool. If you look carefully, you'll see those little sort of sticks sticking up behind the younger kudu on the right hand side of that young male. The tips of them have been eaten off by elephant. It shows you again different animals utilizing sort of the same thing at the moment. The elephants ate the softer and more succulent parts of the branches themselves. The kudu now just browsing away the leaves. tree will be fine. It's a bit shorter, but it's going to keep growing, especially summertime. It'll shoot out a whole bunch of new leaves. The tips will keep on shooting up. This kudu is at that age where it almost looks like you could put two little jester bells on the tip of those horns. And they can do some fun tricks. In a year, those horns will start curving as well, almost corkscrewing. And over the next 4 or 5 years, slowly mature into what is truly one of the most magnificent sets of horns in the animal kingdom, the big kudu bull. And then I just spotted a little youngster. We're going to see if it crosses the road there. Of course, it's not going to be able to see it now. It's right at the back. If it comes up, we'll have a look at it. One that I'm starting to recognize quite often now. It's got a beautiful mark on the shoulder. We're going to try and get a look at that just now. There's still that young bull eating where big elephants ate before. There's that little calf. It looks like it's going to cross the road. You can see a bit further back. It's a little bit far back, but let's try and have a look. It's just the specific one is very easy to recognize. Have a look at it. There. It's just walking away from us at the moment, but if it turns again, you can see on the right shoulder blade, got that elongated cross. Again, kudus, maybe not as important or as clear as a zebra. You can say that they each have their own unique stripes. I've never seen one that has exactly the same stripes as the other one. You can see that cross. That's not common at all. You don't see that often on them. Normally the stripes are clearly separated, like ribs almost. That's a very unique marking. We'll be able to recognize this kudu for years to come. It will obviously stay like that. As much as people often think it's amazing that each animal can, if you think of it the other way around, what's the chances of two animals in the exact same mark? Not very likely. This specific youngster has got easy recognizable mark. Move on slowly. I'll have one more look at this female just on the left of the road here. Left side now. She's quite curious, also recognize her. She's got a similar mark to that youngster now. It's not necessarily the case at all, but it's not impossible either that she's the mum of that youngster, little one we were just looking at. Makes you wonder if that marking could have some sort of genetic marking in it. Maybe give them another 1,000,000 years and you'll get these kudus with crosses on their shoulders. It's of course just sort of speaking more for the fun of it really, but that's not impossible at all. It's very likely, in fact. If you look very carefully, it's difficult to see, but she's actually eating leaves. Very low down little bush growing there. Picking them off there, you can see a bit of green in her mouth. Even though it looks like she's grazing, kudus predominantly or almost or exclusively browsers. They eat lots and lots of leaves.